miss New Orleans. I miss it each night and day.
Hello, everybody! Welcome back to Tales of Pantheon Scion, a Game of Gods. We are back in episode. What are we at right now? We're episode 9. We've made chapter 2, episode 9. We made it a far way. You know, we've done a lot since we started all those eons ago, back when we were all cavemen.
Who would have thought we got this far?
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? But anyway, so hello, welcome back. We have an interesting session to kick off. I'm gonna have everybody introduce themselves first. We don't have any major announcements this week, so we're gonna kind of just jump right into it. So I'm gonna go around. Let's see if I have in fact done the buttons correct this time. I'm gonna press a random button, and we're gonna see where it goes. It's M. M, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is M. I play Cypher Wiley in hit show Scion, a Game of Gods. Tales of Pantheons, the hit show Tales of Pantheons, a Game of Gods.
It is a hit show. It's the number 1 rated on television.
This is true. By Douglas. You can find me at Niere on everything.
Your name's spelt right this time. Did you notice that I redid it so that your name's spelt correct?
I'm proud of you.
All right, and next is Boca.
What's up, Jim? How's it going, y'all? It is me, Boca Bear, Boca_Bear. That is my handle on mostly everything. I don't know. I actually gotta figure out what socials I still have and I actually use. But yes, excited to be here. I play Victor Reyes, everyone's favorite handshake. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for Doug to absolutely mentally destroy me once again this week. I hope you do it. I hope you do it good. I hope you do it bad. I just want you to do it, man.
There's something to that I think we need to unpack. But next is Jordan.
Hey everybody, I am Jordan. I play Jeremy Porter, everyone's favorite crash out. Let's see how much I can crash out after what happened last game. Yeah, you can find me on Jordan_Irby. I'm scared.
I've created such a safe, welcoming environment, haven't I? And
No.
Camille.
Hi, I'm Camille, Vampire_Camille on here, Twitch, and on TikTok, and Vampire Camille TTV on Instagram. I've been up since before Costco and Jesus, and I'm ready to punch somebody in the throat. I'm excited.
glad that's where we're starting. And I am Tales of Pantheons. I am Douglas. I am the story guide. I'm the guy who wrote all it. Actually, now that I'm looking at this camera, I am not in uniform. We just got to New Orleans in the last episode. One quick second. I need to get into uniform really quick. There we go. Okay, I because I'm clearly drunk at 2 a.m. So, you know, I need to hide the sun coming up. This is not a funny bit. I had beads. I would also be putting on sunglasses to finalize the bit, but I don't own sunglasses. I ran to CVS to buy sunglasses, and they're expensive. Sunglasses are expensive. But yeah, watching your guys' reactions, this wasn't funny at all. But I'm wearing beads now. And so
To be fair,
New Orleans beads that he
I was
had to
expecting-
flash people for.
I was expecting more. When I saw the bees, I thought more was coming. With the Mardi
Bro said
Gras.
I was expecting more. I was expecting more from you, Douglas.
I thought you were gonna do the
Huh,
full like peacock feather.
That's what I thought. I thought
Yeah.
you were gonna come with feathers or something in a hat.
I have the beads. I did background in a movie a while ago that was Mardi Gras, and they gave us all these beads. So I had them, and I was like, I can do a funny bit. And I didn't do that.
I thought it
I'm
was
sorry,
funny.
that's my fault. I thought it was funny. I just wasn't reacting appropriately. I promise you're funny.
It was so
Thank
funny.
you.
It put
Thank
her-
you for telling me I'm pretty, Em. Uh,
Always spooky.
so, last time, so again, we don't have any major announcements this week. We're kind of just doing our own thing, but we are back with the quickness. So I'm gonna jump in to the recap. That's the word that I was looking for, and I'm gonna turn my hat backwards. I'm getting ready to fight a Pokemon right now. Anyway, so last time, the crew found themselves back within Hephaestus' domain. I'm losing the hat. I'm losing it. I'm sorry. The crew found themselves within Hephaestus' domain. They found themselves in a place that they had been to before, but this time with allies that they didn't have the last time that they were here. They arrived with both Thor and Zeus, and as well as Randy, who appeared with Maggie beneath the giant blue sun that fueled Hephaestus' fire. As they went through the complex trying to figure out what was going on and witnessing the war between the automatons and the angels that was going on down below, they found Hephaestus had uploaded himself into the gigantic machine, which didn't work the way that he thought it would. Hephaestus had failed in his mission to eradicate the angels or whatever he was up to. It is a plot line that they significantly avoided. But they found themselves charging through the battlefield of zombified angels, fighting their way through mobs of enemies in a very cool action-packed sequence that I highly recommend you watch on the YouTube channel, Tales of Pantheons, where all the VODs are. But eventually they made their way to Maggie and Randy, only to discover that Randy had come to the conclusion that he was the next key in unlocking the apocalypse, and he needed to die. Camille, very quickly and surprisingly, made Maggie kill him. Without hesitation. She just killed him. I don't know why you all hated Randy so much, but you just murdered him.
Don't put me in that
No, no,
fucking group.
One
There is
person murdered him.
There
One
is
person.
no, like, they. It was all me.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank
It
you.
was a very good moment, which if you check out our Instagram or TikTok, you will see that as a clip. It was a very heartbreaking, sad moment. But Randy did die, to which Thor got very, very angry and revealed that he had been Loki in disguise the whole time. Basically putting into explanation of why his adding the lightning powers during the major event of our 7th episode didn't help at all. Because he wasn't actually using lightning powers. He was using his twisted trickery magic. But yeah, he revealed that he was Loki. Cypher got very, very angry at him, and Jeremy tried to kill him. But then, as they were all dealing with this, the soul of Randy, or Fenrir, as they had discovered, went into the sun and unlocked the sun. The sun had in fact been a prison the whole entire time for the worst of the Greek gods, the biggest piece of crap in ancient mythological settings, Poseidon, the biggest jerk. Everybody hates that guy, and we should all hate that guy. Damn you,
He's a prick.
merciful Poseidon. But yeah, so they released Poseidon. Poseidon then walked down steps of water, revealing himself and his wet, naked form, as M liked to point out. And then he, without saying a word or introducing himself, vanished. He shot in a pillar of water through the surface of the cave that they were in and left them there without even introducing himself. While Zeus cried in a corner and Hermes tried to assist and Loki begged to be forgiven. Then, in their last moments in Hephaestus' domain, one of the automatons explained that there was a news broadcast currently happening from the surface world, from the humans domain, from Midgard, some would say, that stated that there was a massive hurricane heading towards New Orleans, and that there were various other things mentioned that implied that they were in a different time period than when they left. That was when they all teleported out of this realm of existence and found themselves in New Orleans in 2026, where they were immediately greeted by Astrid, their friend and confidant and first follower, and that's where we ended. Astrid said, "Hey, I figured you guys would show up here. We have a lot to talk about." And that's where we ended last session. Does anybody want to say anything before we jump in? Anybody have any questions or feelings or thoughts?
I would have
Yeah,
got
why are
away
you a
with it
prick?
too.
Why am I a prick?
Victor's gonna find Boca.
I would have got away with killing Loki if it wasn't for that meddling kid.
I mean, it is her dad. I feel like she has, if anybody has the right.
It was legit. It was a bit, and I just wanted to do the bit.
This is so fucked.
I actually do have a question for you, Doug, but I don't know if it's asking too much.
What is your question? Go for it. Hit me with it. You didn't
Because
ask many questions when I gave you the open opportunity on our other stream, which is on the VOD channel, our secret stream.
Well, yeah, because I only had like a few questions in my brain. I kind of had the answers to that, but later on, I was thinking of other things. So, Uriel showed us a place they had been before, right?
That's what they claimed. Yes.
That's what they claimed. And so when we saw that, when Victor, Jeremy, and Cypher all saw that, we assumed it was the future.
Yes. You assumed it was the coming Ragnarok.
But was it Ragnarok? Was it the coming Ragnarok? Was it not just a certain point they've already been to? So that means the
Why
doors
is
have
Ragnarok
already
coming?
Stop. So when they showed us that was like almost like present time, right? Not future time.
At the time, Victoria had told you it was in the future. And you believed her.
Just keep putting salt in the wound. I hate you.
Because now there's only one lock left.
Yes. And it is a symbol that you all don't recognize. I wonder if we'll figure that out over the course of the next few episodes.
Can you draw it for us?
I will do that.
Try to remember.
Yeah, I will do that. So with that, we are jumping back in. You guys find yourself standing on the streets of New Orleans. They are damp and musty, warm and muggy. You hear the sounds of people everywhere. From what you heard over the radio, you would think that there would be screaming or crying or people rushing to set up barricades to stop what is the inevitable about to come. The biggest hurricane ever to hit anywhere is heading straight for the shores of Louisiana. But what you hear is music. You hear people singing and laughing and cheering. You hear drums and saxophones. You hear the cacophony of people calling out glorious exaltations, praying to deities that don't exist. As you stand in the place that you are, Maggie, you feel the weight in your arms as you hold the wolf cub still against your chest. Victor, you've never been here before, but these sounds remind you of times long past. Times where you sat with your family and laughed and joked. A family that was never real. Cypher, these sounds remind you of the nights in Vegas that you darted around picking pockets. Music and laughter of drunken buffoons that are easy pickings. And Jeremy, these sounds are foreign to you. A life of rigidness and combat, and then prison. There wasn't joy there. So these alien experiences stand out in stark contrast of what you expected to be familiar. As you all stand on this street, taken back again through time and space, a familiar face stares at you. Removing a helmet of twisted metal, forged crudely and quickly. A spear leaned against her shoulder. The giant Astrid stands there. Cypher, you had run into her arms and embraced her, saying that you wished you could have missed her, but you saw her only a few minutes ago. And she comforted you, saying that she's not upset this time. She just wants to know what's going on.
A nightmare, of course, as usual.
Yeah.
In hindsight, we probably should have let her get eaten by the Minotaur.
Goddamn.
It's
What do you mean by that?
I feel like it'd be better if she not lived through having multiple parents leave her for decades at a time, having her to fend for herself in the streets of New York and Vegas.
And now
Yeah,
New
David.
Orleans.
Nolans.
So yeah, you guys are in New Orleans in 2026. Astrid has a muscular arm wrapped around you, Cypher, as you can kind of hear in her voice a slight glimmer of happiness seeing you all again. What do you do?
I'm gonna. I mean, do we know already about the fucking weather situation, or because we just got here, we don't know yet?
So right before you left Hephaestus' realm, one of the automatons played a radio signal of a news broadcast saying two things: that that there was a massive category hurricane. I think at the time I said category 12, but that's insane.
World ending.
I mean, category 5.
Yeah, like a category 6 or 7 hurricane heading towards New Orleans. And but then it also cut, as it was broadcasting that, it cut into talking about how the current president had a Bitcoin, which you guys don't know what that is, but a Bitcoin that was just released. Recently released.
This is when Victor reveals he's been holding on to 1 Bitcoin this entire time. Since 2001.
Yeah.
At the mention of Bitcoin, Jeremy actually has a coin.
Well, that was when you were still in Hephaestus' domain. So this broadcast was a while ago. But do you want to check your pocket now for that coin? Are you thinking about it now?
No.
No?
I look around and I see the partying, and I'm like, are these fools doing Mardi Gras when they're probably about to die?
Astrid takes a breath. Cypher, you feel her chest kind of like raise and lower as you're holding her. And she goes, yeah, Mardi Gras has been going for months. It's almost as if they knew that the world was going to end. They started when Mardi Gras is supposed to start, and it's late September now, so
When's Mardi Gras supposed to start?
February.
Oh, that's a long party.
Well, it's,
Figure that never ends.
I haven't been to Mardi Gras in forever.
Cypher is looking to check on Buttons. That's her other child. So, is there a body of water around here? Or I actually don't know where Louisiana is on a map because
Next to Texas.
Next to
That
Texas.
doesn't tell me anything.
Texas is literally in like center
I'm
south.
assuming it's on the water, right?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
We house part of the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah. It is
That
on
means nothing to me.
Yeah, it's on the Gulf of Mexico. It's to
I haven't
the
looked at a map since
You-
like
you're-
2013.
You're on a computer.
I'm not looking it up while I'm on here. What I'm asking is if I can go fucking call up my
New Orleans.
son.
New Orleans is right on the water. You can very easily get to the water. Do you want to break away from Astrid and move towards the water?
Yeah, I don't want to stop everybody else in case everybody else has something that they're doing. So I'm just going to let everyone know I'm going to go check on Buttons and then I'll be back. And while I'm gone, I'm going to kind of throw my fit about everything that just happened and probably punch a tree and maybe a few innocent civilians.
Oh yeah, New Orleans is like at the tip of the boot, basically.
Yeah, it's like below sea level.
Yeah.
Technically.
That's why it keeps flooding.
You can drive from Houston to, like, you can get to Louisiana from Houston like in 2 hours.
Astrid kind of like
All
looks at you as you pull away and goes, "Are you looking for the octopus?"
Yes.
He is no longer here.
Is he dead?
No.
Why
Short-
the fuck did you say it like that?
Because he's no longer here.
Oh, oh my god.
Shortly after you guys ran off to catch Randy, I was still in the Statue of Liberty, and after he put the Statue of Liberty back in its place, he kind of like reached out and ripped a giant purple tear in reality and stepped through it. And I haven't seen him since.
You know
I've
what? That
looked.
works for me.
Time. I did that the entire time. You could have done that the entire fucking time.
I was gonna say, bro told me he needed help finding his fucking mom, and clearly he could just do it.
You were his mom.
No, like his legit mom. He wants
fast-
Cthulhu,
how
dog.
fast do- How fast do krakens develop mentally?
Pretty quick. Octopods are smart.
It's true.
Anyway, alright, well, as long as he's fine, then I'm gonna go throw my fit in a corner, and I'm gonna walk just, like, around the corner of the nearest building and aggressively punch the wall multiple times, because I'm very upset about my dad getting away again.
So as you walk around the corner, Cypher, you see in the distance you can see the parades and parties. You see people stumbling out into the streets. You see people throwing a bash. You see the parade floats moving down in the distance. You can see and hear everything that's going on from away from that dark alley that you guys were kind of evaporated in, or opposite of evaporated.
Apparated.
Apparated. You apparated in. As you punch the wall of the building that you're standing in, you notice that it's a standee. Like it's a building that has like a front facing. It's a store that has like a glass wall that shows what's inside. And there's a bunch of TVs inside that are all like playing various news channels and various different like shows and all that kind of stuff. Yes.
Before you continue, I just want to say, before you even make this idea a thing, I would not have punched a fucking window with my super god strength. So please don't decide I smashed the window in.
I'm aware. You punched the brick. It definitely...
Sometimes you fuck with me. So I just wanted to get it out of the way before you made this reality.
It's my goal to fuck with you. No, you punch the brick and it definitely cracks the brick a little bit, but no, what you're standing next to is you just, you're letting out your anger. You know how to control yourself at this point. You're not destroying anything. But next to where you're standing, there is a series of TVs that are all playing various different things. Some news channels of what's currently going on in the world. Some cartoons are playing. Some, comedy shows. You can't hear them, but you can see them all.
Okay. Anything of value other than the same thing that we were already watching?
I mean, the news channels definitely kind of stand out to you as intense. As you glance across the TVs and see the news channels, you see images of political corruption. You see destruction of national landmarks. You see the reflecting pool in front of the Lincoln Memorial green rather than clear. You also see images of war and death and destruction in places that you didn't think that was happening before. In places like Ukraine and Palestine, there is death and war and chaos. Whatever you're seeing in the news broadcasts seems to be significantly worse than when you left.
So it's not our fault.
I don't want to say that I was holding reality together or anything. But every time I leave, when I come back, everything's all fucked up.
Didn't you?
I
help
am
destroy
world
Vegas?
peace. Shut the fuck up. I am world peace.
As you watch that and you're kind of like getting that glimpse of like, man, the world has kind of gone to shit. You notice in one of the TVs is just a woman staring at you through the television. She looks very familiar. Yes?
I'm just gonna wave at her.
Oh, I thought you were asking a question.
I mean, the woman's in the TV, like
Mhm.
she's on. Okay.
But like
But I just feel like she's looking at me.
well, she is staring directly at you, and nothing else is happening on that TV. It's just a woman staring directly at you, and she looks very familiar. She has long red hair. She's wearing clothes that you recognize. She has a face similar to yours, but slightly different.
What are you doing with my mom?
In the television, your mom is looking back at you.
So now I'm gonna be unreasonable.
On that note, the rest of the group
Wait.
now.
Let me do my thing real quick, and then the rest of the group can do their thing because they're gonna have to anyway. I'm going to now smash the TV storefront. One hit wonder, and I'm going to grab that TV.
Okay.
And I'm going to start.
You
Because I'm already having a bad day.
you pull your hand back to punch the window, and we cut back to the rest of the group. The rest of the group, you're standing there in the same positions that you were moments before Cypher walked off. Astrid kind of looks a little bit distressed, like she is torn between going and checking on a figure that she sees as her motherly figure, or making sure that you're all okay. You can immediately tell in her that there is an anxiety as well as a happiness now that you're back, because she inherently has this feeling of needing to protect you guys. You guys know why she has that feeling. You guys know what you've done at this point. But she's there and kind of looking back and forth at all of you. No, go for it.
So yeah, I'm gonna. Victor's kind of gonna like slowly walk over to Astrid and kind of just give her a little hug and just like, I'm sorry once again.
You have nothing to apologize for. It's you're caught up in a war. Like, I've been fighting this war too. I know what this does to people. I know what this does. I know what this is. I'm not gonna sit here and say that you guys abandoned me this time. I'm not the kid you guys left last time you left. I'm a grown woman, and I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Yes, you are. And then Victor's gonna look back to Maggie, and then look back to Astrid and go like, is there like an open field or something around here? And then as he like asks her that to like kind of think about it, Victor's gonna walk back to Maggie, put a hand on her shoulder, and is like, we should bury him. Are you gonna be okay to do that? Do you need more time?
Sorry, guys. Camille's having a day. I'm gonna just kind of bump like Victor's hand off my shoulder and be like, we do this the right way or we don't do it at all.
That fair. What do you want to do for Randy?
Do you think the movies like got it right? We send him out in a little boat and set it on fire?
I look to Astrid and go, is that right?
As you guys are having this conversation, you watch as Astrid's face kind of sinks as she looks at you and goes, Randy? You guys left with Randy. What?
I put a hand on Astrid's shoulder. Randy didn't make it. This is Randy. This is who Randy really was. And it points to the little cub that's in Maggie's hand. He did its best, but we couldn't save him. So we need to bury him, give him the ceremony he needs, because he was a part of our family, a part of our team. And we can't forget about him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tried to fight him on it.
I wish I had words. A million things just went through my mind to say, but I liked Randy. He was a good kid.
Yeah. Me too.
He made me do it.
Huh?
Should I just tell the truth, or are we just gonna keep beating around the bush?
He had me kill him.
Okay. Okay. If you want, yeah, there are parks that it doesn't. There's no. If you're looking for answers on Norse tradition, I can't help you. I'm not Norse. I'm from Nevada. But if you want, Loki is here. Loki and Hermes showed up about a week ago. You can talk to him. Maybe he can help. Or you can just bury him. I don't know what to say to that.
Okay, so Loki and Hermes arrived here a week ago?
Yeah. I've tried talking to them a couple times, but they've just been drinking for that whole entire week and being sad. Like, I guess they're both gods of the same purview, so figures that they're on the same time of the month, but like, I tried my best.
That's a really funny joke. Oh, fuck, Doug. Do you know which bar they're at, where they're located, so me and Maggie can go and talk to them and get this done right?
Head to St. Charles. They're on one of them.
Mm-hmm. Do we hear Cypher punching and crashing out?
Not particularly. Cypher, were you being loud with your crash out, or were you kind of like quietly just punching a brick wall prior to seeing the television?
Oh, prior to seeing the television, you could hear the wall smash a little bit. She is very upset. This has been a traumatizing event for everybody, obviously, but Cypher is still 19 years old. So she was punching the wall really hard until her arm was bleeding. So there's probably some, cracks in the fucking wall. So they might have heard it, I guess. She would have been pulling her punches a little bit so as to not break the building. But the minute that she sees her mom in the screen, she's gonna start just screaming in agony. It's gonna be like one agonizing wail, and then with all of the god strength in her body, she's smashing that fucking window. So whenever that happens, I'll let you decide.
So at this point in the time overlap, you are hearing smashing against a wall.
Okay, so Victor's gonna run over to the smashing and try to stop Cypher, because Victor's definitely heard her crash out before. Hephaestus domain. So I've definitely heard these cries before.
She's not crying yet or anything.
No, you said you were screaming though.
No, that was when she went to punch. So you're hearing thuds against a wall.
Right now, you're just hearing her punch a wall. Right now, she's low key like this
Loki.
She's low key. She hasn't gotten to breaking point yet. There's potential for her to calm down. Unfortunately, Doug decided that there was not potential to calm down, but that happens in the slight future.
Yep.
Okay, so then Victor's gonna go around the time when she's about to crash out to like stop her and like try to have a conversation.
Oh yeah. Go, like... So right now we are right before that. So what do you want to do in this moment?
I'm gonna just kind of take a quick step to go get Cypher to kind of like, okay, cool. Like I know where Loki is now, so I kind of run around the corner. Is like, hey Cypher, we're gonna be, and then that when it.
Yeah,
okay.
So
that works.
So so as you round the corner, you hear her scream. You all hear her scream as she goes for the television set, as she goes to break the window. By the time that you round the corner, the glass is shattered.
Then I'm actually gonna let her just rage out for like 1 or 2 seconds, like just let it out for a second, and then take a step in to stop her and calm her down. So round corner, starts freaking out. You just see Victor's face just like very, not like not caring, but it's just like, we're doing this again.
There's enough going on.
Cypher,
I can't stop her every single time. I need her to experience her feelings and then take a second and then stop her.
Cypher, as the glass shatters around your hand, they're all your mother now.
I now stumble backwards, and I just cover my eyes.
And then Victor will step in and like a firm hand on the shoulder. It's like, Cypher, take a deep breath.
She's going to continue screaming and point at the TVs so that you can see what she's seeing.
I turn and look.
There's cartoons, current news broadcasts of, the world around you. The world seems to be going to shit since you left. But yeah, there's just televisions. They're a lot flatter than you remember.
Do I smell any misplay here or foul play?
You do, but it's not something you recognize. You can't quite place the smell. You can't even say what you think it smells like. It's tingly in your nose. Kind of burns a little bit.
Cypher is going to just start she's gonna she's gonna try to calm down a little bit, but obviously this is a very shocking experience coming off of, by the way, we just fought a guy and witnessed the beginning of the end. So I feel like she's valid in her big feelings right now a little bit, and now her mom's on the screen and she's just gonna start Mom! Grabbing at the TVs now, and she's gonna try to take all the TVs. She's grabbing multiple TVs, as many as she can fit in her little arms.
So as you go for the TVs, you notice, Cypher, that all of the versions of your mom in the television are kind of overlapping now. So there is now just one large version of your mom taking up all the televisions, and she's slowly reaching out a hand towards the screen, just slowly pressing her hand on the opposite side of the screen.
This is like a terrifying one, and nobody else is with. This is a fucking horror movie for me. Like everyone else just thinks I've lost my final straw. I feel like I'm very valid in my crash out. That's terrifying. My drug addict mother.
Marbles you didn't have.
Literally, what? Cypher's just screaming. It's my mom.
Cypher, I don't know. I don't see her. She's not here. Whatever you're seeing, I can't see it right now. I need you to breathe.
I'm going to smack you like this. I'm going to grab your head, and I'm going to force you to see what I am seeing using whichever one of my little boons that is.
Well, I'm like facing the same way as you, because I came from your.
She's using a power against you.
And using my power on you.
Which power?
I'm working on it. No momento, por favor. It is.
The power
Actually, I
of
think it's
voodoo.
just my.
Voodoo? You do.
My
You do? Do what?
Remind me of the babe.
Beep, 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 beep. Where the fuck's Douglas? There we go.
I never left.
Right. No, not you. Where is it?
Done.
Okay. Once per scene, Cypher can retroactively alter how an event appeared. Do I want to do that, or do I want to just use the illusions? Okay, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna use my mask. I just shove my mask on my face, and I grab your head, and I am altering how you saw the screens to see what I am seeing.
Victor, do you want to contest that? You feel her energy and her magic leaking into your brain. Do you want to let it happen, or do you want to fight it?
No, I'm gonna let it happen.
Okay. You see the televisions, and you see the visage of a woman taking up all of the screens. Her hand is placed against the screens, but to you, this woman is almost formless. You can tell that it is a figure of a woman, but she is staticky and wrong. Her hand presses against... Oh! Jake did the thing! Hello, Jake!
Hey!
We just got 7 subs from Jake. Thank you, Jake. Love you, buddy. You are a champion
thank you, Jake.
and a scholar. Love you, buddy. Like how Jake is just sitting quietly in the chat, just watching their madness unfold.
Waiting, watching.
I will find you, Doug. Ah!
Oh my god! The threat!
You found me. I'm here.
It's because I.
Thank you, Jake. I will see you next Wednesday. Enjoy the show if you can stick around. Enjoy. But thank you very much for that. Thank everybody who got gift subs from Jake.
Thank you,
say
Jake.
Thanks,
I
Jake.
love you,
Jake!
But yeah,
Now
so
let me calm down, Cypher.
yeah. So you see the figure of a woman, and as you can tell that it is the silhouette of a feminine figure, it looks wrong to you. It looks staticky and distorted, as though the face was made up of 100 different faces all merged together into one face. It's pressing its hand against the screens and seemingly.
How can he not see exactly what I'm forcing him to see using my power?
That's a great question. Em. That's a great question.
Sorry. I'll shut up. I get it. I'm sorry.
But yeah, you see what she is seeing, but what she is seeing is wrong. What she is seeing is uniquely hers to see. It's almost as though what you're seeing is actively changing itself so that you can't see it. That a better description, Em?
I'm like, this is literally a horror movie, dude. This is a horror movie for Cypher, and everyone else just thinks I've gone crazy.
Again,
Victor would never think that.
can't lose marbles you never had.
Thanks,
Damn.
Dad.
I love you, M.
Em,
I love you, Ruby.
as you do this, you're still seeing the hand press against the screen. You're seeing your mother's calming face. You're feeling her trying to reach out to you.
I guess I will put my hand on the screen where her hand is and hope that I don't fall into some screen dimension.
I am not gonna let her get kidnapped.
You don't. Listen, we were just talking about how I haven't gotten kidnapped enough. I wouldn't put it past dogs to be like, and then you fall into the screen dimension. Goodbye.
Oh no.
Cypher removes you remove your hand from his face, or are you doing it like a simultaneous touch?
Simultaneously.
Okay. So, Victor, as you're seeing this like distorted image in front of you, you watch as Cypher's other hand is going towards the screen.
I'm gonna grab her other hand and just like kind of she's here like I'm just gonna
Reroute.
Cypher.
Cypher, do you want to contest him trying to stop you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
a contested roll.
You might as well give up now. You already know I'm gonna win. All right.
Let's see.
What
do I want to use here?
I'm assuming it's gonna be Dex.
Yeah. So any physical and close combat.
Athletics.
Would this count as disarming her?
No. You are not trying to remove her arm.
I
Why
could
not?
Boca's, Victor stops her from touching the television by ripping her arm off.
Oh, look at that. I've been disarmed.
I have 6 successes.
Okay, you have 6 to beat.
That pun is crazy.
I try.
I also have 6 successes.
She's armless,
Okay.
really?
So roll 1d10. Whichever one of you gets the higher roll succeeds.
Okay. I got a 9.
Goddamn. You gotta get a 10, Boca.
I got a 3.
Okay. So, so you, Boca, or Victor, you see this, but you're so taken aback by the images that you're seeing that you reach forward for their hand and you can't really place where their arm is. Like, you're seeing static and weird images and distorted context. So you reach and you kind of miss their arm as Cypher, your hand touches the screen. Cypher, you hear a voice inside your head. A calming voice. A voice you haven't heard since you were a child. It's okay, baby girl. Everything's gonna be okay. You got your jacket? You're gonna be okay. Just as long as you have your jacket keeps you safe, remember?
She just nods.
I know that things are scary.
I'm projecting this into your head.
Oh, I know. I understand that, and I'm waiting for this scene to end.
I know that things are scary. I know that none of this makes sense. But there's good in everyone. And I know that you are going to do great things one day. I know you are. You're going to be okay. And with that, the faces distort again, and it's back to news for both of you. And cartoons.
Hold on. What
Yeah?
do I hear?
You
What
heard
do
the
I hear?
you heard static. It sounded like there was a voice talking through the static, but you heard static. So like a
Like the Charlie Brown. Wah, wah, wah.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to fucking zoom and enhance my fucking ear. Hear the fucking encrypted Morse code in this.
Oh my god.
But Cypher, the image of your mother fades away, and your fingers are tingling. Your hand feels numb.
Now I'm going to turn, and I am just going to. Honestly, yeah, she's just going to hug and curl up into Victor and just start sobbing.
Victor, as she removes her hand from your head and releases you from the magic, you also see the televisions go back to normal, but you notice something as she starts sobbing in your arms. Her hand is glitching.
All right. Okay. Get your powers. All right. Yeah. I will just embrace Cypher and just let her wail.
Maggie and Jeremy, you're still standing in the alleyway, hearing weird fucking noises from around the corner, whatever the fuck they're doing. As Astrid kind of like looks back at you guys and just goes, "Seems like some things never change, huh?"
I want to walk up to how much taller is Astrid than me? I'm 6 foot. How tall
Astrid is about 6'5".
I can
Damn, that bitch is tall.
so I can reach her
She's a foot
shoulder.
and a half taller than me.
I can reach her shoulder and her like neck, right?
Yeah.
She's massive.
Not as massive as M though.
Yes. Facts.
True.
True. So yeah, you put your hand on her shoulder.
Yeah, I put on her head on her shoulder, and what I was going to try to do was kind of like do like the head to forehead thing, even though she's gonna have to probably like, you know how you do an endearing thing.
Yeah,
and
no,
like,
she leans into it and accepts it.
And I kind of just want to say, in a hushed tone, what Randy did. Randy is a hero, in a way. He did what he thought was best for this war. And then sometimes in war, there's casualties and people have to make decisions that we might not want, but are for the betterment and everything. So instead of remembering him as this cub, remember him as a mighty warrior, because that's what he was in his last moments. And I kind of just like gently squeeze like the back of her head, like in the, and then I tap her shoulder and I step back.
You feel her exhale in that moment. Like it's been a long time since she's had these comforting moments with people that she's cared about. And after a second, after you back away, she goes, that's already how I thought of him. It's since you guys left, I've lost so many more people. People that have come and gone into my life in matters of moments. It's been 15 years. Fighting a fight that is a losing battle. I guess I just always expected all of you guys to come out the other side with smiles on your faces saying that you won. I think that's why it's affecting me so much. I've led a lot of people to their deaths at this point. Death isn't what scares me. Thank you for trying to keep his memory. Because being forgotten is what does. I wish that I could help you guys. Like I did in New York, tell you where to go and what to do. This place is weird. Something is wrong with New Orleans right now. Everyone's here. Loki and Hermes are trying to drink themselves to death. I've seen Zeus once or twice, but I don't know what he's doing. No one's communicating with me. Scions are showing up, and this place is already dead. So no one seems to give a shit about what happens here. There are Scions that I've never heard before showing up and killing civilians in broad daylight just so that people will start to worship them.
Where are these Scions?
All over the place. I've been fighting them across the country for the past 15 years. But it's not just Scions that are doing that. The parade you hear is being led by Lakshmi, the Deva. She keeps showing herself in front of mass amounts of people and leading people on parades. This place is just a cacophony of souls. Everybody knows that something is coming. That hurricane is coming. So whatever happens here doesn't seem to fucking matter. The only people trying to do anything are Papa Legba, Kaflu, and Anansi. But they're not trying to help, they're trying to categorize. They've been running around the city trying to save history, not people.
Wait, Bubba Legba's alive?
Yeah. Trust me, when I found that out, that was as much a surprise to me as I'm sure it is to you now. But him and two of his brothers are in the city right now just trying to organize history. Collecting artifacts and ruins. I wish that I could tell you what to do next. But this city is its own beast. And all I can do is follow you through it.
I guess we'll all figure it out together then.
I guess so.
I look to Maggie and I say, so do you want to send Randy off and then try to figure out what's happening?
I'm staring at Astrid with a very unreadable expression. And I finally just, like, bully my way into her arms and I start sobbing. And I'm like, I don't know if you'll ever forgive me or if you can ever look at me the same. Just know I didn't want to do it, and I would do my damnedest to make sure nothing ever happened to you.
You feel her massive muscular arm wrap around your back as she goes, "You don't need my forgiveness. I don't blame you. And I hope that what you just said isn't true. Because if the time comes to it, I'd rather face the same fate."
In my head, Maggie being a little sometimes autistic goes, just, you want me to snap your neck too?
No.
Sorry. Sorry, out of character, my brain was like, I call dibs.
Nobody will be snapping my child's neck, or I will be snapping theirs and then my own.
Give me Astrid. Give me Astrid.
No. No, I don't want you to snap my neck, but I don't know. I guess we have a lot to catch up on.
Where's my dog?
He's here. He's I can't walk around town with him. I don't want to do what other Scions do. I don't want to make people worship. I don't want to make people follow suit. But he's here. He's in a safe location. He's just he's a lot fucking bigger than the last time you saw him.
No shit. Let's make Papa Ligba care. The Lua need to know. People are trampling on their turf.
I think they do know, but if anyone's gonna talk to him, I think that it would be you guys. They all kind of waved me off. I've tried talking to all of them. Loki, Hermes, Zeus, the Loa twins, the Loa triplets. But they all just ignore me. I'm just a fate touch to them. Even 15 years building up your name as the Valkyrie of New York, you know, people still don't listen to you.
Aww.
You'll always be the toughest person I know.
I'm the toughest person most people know.
God damn. Who the fuck is Victor then?
She rubs your back and just goes, "Okay. I'm following you guys."
I am gonna walk to where Cypher and Victor are.
Cypher is just saying, that was my mom, that was my mom, that was my mom, but like through I can't act it out the way that it's gonna be. Just
Michael not pick that up.
Damn.
Not pick that up.
I did my best, sorry. She's just sobbing and repeating that was my mom over and over again.
Really quickly, Jeremy, do you follow suit as well?
Well, yeah, I had asked what Maggie wanted to do with Randy, but saying that and Maggie just walking off, he'll just follow.
Okay. Jeremy, as you start to walk to follow the rest of the group, you catch the glimpse of something that nobody else really notices. Almost as though it wanted to be seen by you and you alone. Down the alleyway, further towards the street, you see the figure of a man. Torn clothing, you know, an unhoused individual. Kind of staring at you for a moment before ducking away and disappearing into the crowd beyond the alleys.
Does this disheveled man look like a certain disheveled man from Vegas?
That's what it reminds you of. Yes. But as you notice that, you too round the corner. And for about 2 minutes, I want you guys to RP amongst yourselves because I gotta pee. But have an interaction and then catch me up when I get back. 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll be
Somebody
coming around.
time him.
I guess you'll know.
Hey Siri, start a timer for 2 minutes. Are you gonna
You
do it?
set off my phone.
I'm setting off my own phone. Are you gonna do it? 2 minute timer. We're going.
2 minutes. Stop. 2 minutes. Starting now.
Stop it.
I like how much RP we're doing right now. Go ahead, Jordan.
I'm gonna
What?
forget my whole Astrid hates me, and I'm gonna immediately like wiggle my way into this group hug.
Everyone's just crying into Victor. Okay, that's fine. Just
And I'm gonna like lean into Cypher and like adjust the dead cub in my arm, and then like
Please tell me you're not rubbing the dead cub against me.
no, I'm gonna
no. She
wrap an
shifted
arm
it to her
around you.
other arm.
Okay,
So-
sorry. M the person. What have an issue with that? Germaphobe.
And so yeah,
Sure.
so I embracing both of you, going here's like, okay, it's gonna be all right. We're gonna get through this. Cypher, we know where Loki is. We should go talk to him.
You know where Loki is?
Yeah.
She stops
he's locked
crying
in now.
instantly.
I mean, there's
I
still
have seen.
tears. There's still tears, but she's not like saying my mom over again now. Now
my
she's-
dad.
You know where Loki
That
is.
motherfucker.
And she holds up her weirdly numb hand, and she's like, "Where?"
What bar did you say,
Where?
Doug? St.
He's in
Pierre's.
St.
Yeah.
Charles.
Somewhere
Charles.
on St. Charles. St. Charles is
Somewhere
one
on
of
St.
one of the main
That's true.
drags of Mardi Gras.
Yes, it is.
Yes, Cypher. We Astrid says Loki is somewhere on St. Charles. We want to talk to him so that we can bury Randy. You beat the timer, Doug.
Oh, my timer just went off.
We set a timer for you.
You set a
Apparently I-
timer?
Apparently, I set like 5 timers. They're all going off.
Rude. Okay. Astrid
Cypher's gonna, like,
and
pull herself up. Oh,
Astrid
sorry,
and Jeremy and Maggie have all obviously caught up by now, but Astrid is standing in the back as you guys all talk.
Oh, sorry. The part you missed, Doug, is that Maggie got into the hug and started crying with Cypher as well. So it's just Maggie and
Jeremy's
Cypher.
looking at them like this.
As Jeremy does.
What? No.
Yeah, and so they're just like trying to like console each other, and then Victor interrupted with going like, "We know where Loki is."
And now Cypher's angry,
Yeah.
And now
as
Cypher's
she's wont to
angry.
do.
Yes, Astrid is in the background.
Yeah, Astrid is standing behind you guys, just kind of compartmentalizing everything that she's just learned.
I look to Astrid. You want in on this hug? We're all kind of just letting it out.
I'm okay.
Do you want to go punch something later?
That comes with the territory.
We can go hunt down Loki and Hermes on St. Charles.
I'm following you guys.
Okay.
Where's St. Charles?
So you again can hear and see the parade. So it's probably somewhere along the line of the parade.
As a man who's never been to New Orleans. What?
Doug, may would I be able to point us out, to St. Charles, since I'm originally from Tennessee, and I feel like I would have traveled out here a lot for Mardi Gras.
Yeah, if you want to say that you've been here before, yeah, you can definitely lead the way.
I'll be like, I mean, I know where it is, but, we're gonna need to bundle him up better.
Victor will take off his flannel then, and then kind of just place it out in his arm.
Then come like a baby.
So
Yes,
a humorous thing really quickly before you continue with this point that I had the realization of is that you guys never stopped after you went to Hitleopotli's club. You're all still dressed like sluts. Just letting you know.
You ain't gotta tell me twice.
You're all dressed to the nines.
Can I say we like changed when we went back into like the subway, because that means
When the
Cypher's
Titans
missing.
attacked?
After the Titans attacked, like when we had the little rendezvous for heading to the Statue of Liberty.
Oh yeah, with Thor.
It's up
with
to
Thor,
you
when we
guys.
first-
It's
Because that would-
I will let you guys decide canonically right now whether you got changed back into your comfortable clothes or whether or not you've gone through all of this dressed like you're going to a club.
Because that means Cypher doesn't have a red hoodie.
That is true.
This is true.
So the whole conversation with her mom would mean less. If
Yeah.
she doesn't. She's not wearing the red hoodie right now.
M.
Okay. I'm gonna walk away for a minute.
Oh, so
would
she doesn't turn her
say-
camera off.
Yeah.
I would say after saving Victor's life from almost being eaten by a giant titan, Maggie probably would not have changed.
Okay.
Because I do remember that I did leave my really nice wool coat in Hephaestus's world. Like a diddly dumbass.
It's still probably there. God, would
if that
Victor
realm still
be-
exists.
His realm doesn't exist anymore, Victor. Keep up. No.
Victor
but,
understands that. Boca's an idiot.
Okay, so you guys start making your way towards St. Charles then?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna wrap the pup up first.
Let's swaddle it like a baby so no one's suspicious of it.
I don't think anyone's gonna be suspicious because everyone's
They're
in
all
some
fucking
type of parade.
blitzed right now.
It's Vegas all over again. It's
They're all
Vegas during like the whole last bit of that like arc with the meeting when everyone's just going crazy because there's too many gods here right now.
Yeah.
But yes, swaddle.
Okay. You swaddle. Jeremy, as they're doing this and getting ready to walk towards St. Charles, the figure of that individual, whether or not it was the figure that you think it was or not, kind of rings in your head. Like it's a memory from a life that you've left behind. You know, it was a long time ago, even for you guys. A lot has happened since then, but it's bringing back memories.
I'll just periodically be looking into the crowd where he was at and then paying attention to everybody. Then I'll just follow them.
Okay. So you guys head towards St. Charles.
Do we notice Jeremy doing that? Like constantly checking over his shoulder?
Up to you, Jeremy.
He's not hiding it. He's not like paranoid, but he's kind of like just looking in a direction. I'm scanning the crowd and then keep walking, and then just it's kind of like that like double take type thing. So you kind of like double take, and then I just keep following you guys. So you guys would notice that.
You're right, Jeremy. I've checked on the other two. I haven't checked up on you yet. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure? I saw the rage in your eye when you threw the sphere.
Oh, what? Trying to kill Loki?
Yes.
I mean, if you're saying we can go find him, then I can just kill him there.
We're not gonna kill Loki.
Well, Cypher said not to, so. But I'm still gonna hurt him a little bit.
Then he's not
It's
gonna
a
help
little bit.
us. What do you mean?
So are we just like gonna like just forget that the whole reason, part of the reason that we're all in this is partially his fault, and we're just gonna be like, oh well, we need this help now.
I'm not forgetting this, and I'm not forgiving him, but he is an important key. One, he's Cypher's father. 2, he knows a lot more than we do, and if we keep attacking everyone who has some connection to us, we're not going to get anywhere.
I don't know where. I mean, we're not keep attacking. He showed up, and so I just.
Only when he wanted something, though.
So we can go talk to him.
What's new about the gods always wanting something from us? Every single god we've talked to has always wanted something from us. They've always needed. Always been selfish.
And that's why they need to die. But we can talk.
Yes, Maggie or Camille.
Maggie. I'm just gonna kind of like tilt my head a little bit at Victor. And I'm just gonna like start wiping my face and be like, I may not have talked to my father in a long time, but he is the lesser of all the evils in this fucking place.
I have not introduced myself to your father yet, so I can't judge his character yet.
You'd actually like him.
Hades again, right?
Yeah.
He's like the better of the 3, right?
I'd say so. He's never cheated on his wife. Well, hold on. I'm the exception in this. Listen. Riddle my tits, Batman. Hear me out. Would you rather be the daughter of a god who fucked half the country in his prime, done some horrible things to some young ladies, or had one fling and here I am?
How do you know you're the only Scion of Hades?
She's not.
So it's not one fling.
I mean, I have half sisters.
So that's still infidelity.
Oh no, they're from Persephone.
I'm saying you don't know if there's other Scions.
If there are,
I know. I know.
It was probably more consensual than what Zeus and Poseidon did.
I'm not arguing virtue when it comes to Zeus and Poseidon, but Victor has a point. The gods don't do anything unless it only involves themselves, and that's just the truth. You might have some who might be better than others, but they still have caused all this mess. And to me, they need to pay for it.
So as you guys are having this conversation, you have entered into the main street. You are on St. Charles now. You see the signs, and as you are having this conversation, you are having it through crowds of people. People are bumping into you. There are drunken people making fools of themselves. As you look onto the street itself, you see giant parade floats moving down the street. You are in Mardi Gras proper. This is as chaotic as you could possibly imagine it to be. Late at night during Mardi Gras.
Oh, it's night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was night. I thought it was like day.
Yeah. So late at night, middle of Mardi Gras, but it's not Mardi Gras. It's September, but Mardi Gras is still happening. So as chaotic as you can possibly imagine that is what you're having this conversation through. Moving through throngs of people, you're leaning over your shoulder and saying it over the heads of mere mortals, these conflicts that you're having with deities as you move up and down the street.
Do I still have that spear?
You do, yeah. It's in your hand.
Okay. I'm kind of using that. You guys are in front because you know where Maggie knows where it is.
Maggie's more in front. Victor's probably like a step behind her.
I'm moving with them, but anybody who tries to bump into me, I'm just using the staff as a get the heck away.
You have a spear pointed straight out, going
no,
it, man.
No, it's up. It's up, and I'm just like using it as a barrier, like move out the way.
I'm sorry, that was very. I could see Jeremy doing that, just like don't fucking get close to me, man. No, don't think about it. Just
there, as you're doing that, there's an interesting image playing out of you doing that simultaneously, almost mirroring Astrid doing the same with her makeshift spear and her helmet in her hand. You guys are both kind of walking as the wardens of this group through the throngs of people during the September Mardi Gras.
But yeah, back to the conversation. It's like, yeah, Maggie, like, yeah, your dad probably isn't the worst. I haven't met him yet, all that stuff. But like, you know, it puts me in a weird situation having to deal with all of these gods all the time because, yes, Cypher, Loki, bad situation in Vegas. Jeremy, Hermes, I don't know what you guys talked about or what you guys did, but he's on your side now. I don't know if you like him or not. That's your business if you want to tell us or not. Maggie, you have a great relationship with your father, it seems like. And then there's me. I've had no contact with my parent at all. I've never met them.
As those words leave your mouth, Boca, you smell it. You smell it before you see it. Rivers. Clean rain. It hits you like a freight train.
Do I smell?
You smell a smell that you haven't interacted with before, but it is so enticingly familiar to you. Calling out to you right over your shoulder, just down the street.
Victor stops mid-sentence like, I don't know who my...
Victor?
Maggie, what's that way? What's going that way? I'm going, like, behind me, right, Doug?
Yeah. You hear the throngs of people that are around you start, like, cheering and applauding and calling out, going, "Oh, there it is! There it is again! It's rounding again! Can't you see it? Oh, it's so beautiful!"
Victor turns around and sees what everyone's looking at. And not that, like, he's trying to find out what it is, he's being pulled towards it.
As you look over your shoulder, you see a parade float following amongst the other parade floats, but there is one that draws your attention immediately. It is a steeple of Indian design. The pillars reaching up into the sky, so much so that you would almost think that it couldn't fit on a float, but it does. And standing on the float, waving and smiling at the crowd, the throngs of people around her, is a beautiful woman. Her skin is dark. Her hair is long and braided. She has multiple piercings, one a nose ring that attaches to a chain that goes to an earring. But more importantly, what all of you see as you follow Victor's gaze, is that she has 8 arms. Two reach out from her body like normal arms would and wave at the audience, but multiple spectral arms reach out from her back and mimic her hand motions, tossing beads into the crowd. Welcome back.
Is she into women with that many hands?
Immediately.
Are you about to try and seduce Victor's potential mom?
Cypher has tried to seduce multiple people, and then
Cypher has not tried to seduce anyone except for that one guy. M wants to seduce them.
And decided.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride.
Exactly what Camille said.
In New Orleans.
Victor, as all of you see this woman and you're immediately taken back by her. Her form itself is normal. She's dressed in very traditional Indian attire. But the casting of her spectral arms and the aura of her presence is overwhelming to you. It's also insane with what you guys know now to be doing this in a crowd of mortals. It makes what she's doing almost even more impressive or overwhelming as you glance at her, because she's doing it in broad daylight or moonlight. She's doing it out in the open in front of everyone. But Victor, this hurts you. Something tells you you know who she is. That same pull that you have to your friends who have become your family. If you cast that spell that pulls you towards somebody you're supposed to protect, right now, it would pull you towards her, and you know it. You feel it in your bones. Whoever that is knows you, and you know her.
God, what the fuck would Victor do here? What does Victor need to do here?
In one direction is the possibility of finding Loki and Hermes. In the other is this woman on a float.
Victor's gonna start sprinting towards the float.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
He does the gesture to Maggie. He's like, "Hey, what's that?" And just starts sprinting.
Whoa,
'Cause, like-
whoa. Wait, where are you going?
Sprinting.
I say it loud. Okay, you want to sprint?
Yes.
Okay, you want to sprint? I yell it out, and then I see that Victor's clearly sprinting, so I catch up to him because I know I can.
Okay? Maggie,
I'm gonna
Cypher.
follow him also.
I look at Cypher and I'm like, we'll unpack that in a minute. We need to find your dad.
Wait, we're gonna unpack my
We're
dad,
splitting.
or we're
Whatever's
gonna...
happening with Victor.
We're splitting the party.
Wait, I don't want to split the party. I'm worried about my dad. My new dad. The better one.
Uh,
Aw.
Oh, you just called Victor your dad. That's crazy.
damn.
Wait, Cypher didn't say that. Cypher's gonna say something along the lines of, but I'm more worried about this Victor. That's what she's gonna do. And then she's gonna grab your hand gently and start to follow Victor, because she does not want to... She doesn't care about vengeance nearly as much as she cares about the person who's cared for her.
I waffle our hands together and I'm like, fine.
So you all take off after Victor. Jeremy, you catch up pretty quickly, kind of like dancing alongside him. Like, as he's just full sprinting, you're kind of like being like, bro, what are we doing?
Why are you
And I'm literally like, yo, dude, we have somewhere to go. What are you doing? You just stop mid-sentence.
I need to go right now.
Go where? At least tell
Where?
us where you're going.
Her. And I point towards the woman with 8 arms.
The approaching float.
Does it look like a float or does it look like a person?
Well, so she is standing on a parade float. The parade float
Okay.
itself looks like, I don't want to say Taj Mahal because that's wrong. I'm trying to think of what it's the one that's red. I can't remember what
I
that
know
one's
what
called.
you're talking about, but
Yeah.
I don't know the name of it.
It's an Indian landmark that's like a big temple, and it's massive and has
It
like
has-
a bunch
it has
of
a lot
red
of-
pillars.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like that, and then like kind of like a jungly aesthetic, and she's standing on the front of the float, like.
Well, I don't know how to say that.
Send it to Doug. Let him pronounce it.
It's the Sri Swaminarayan.
Yes. That. Thank you. But as you guys are pointing, and Cypher and Maggie, as you guys are catching up, and Jeremy, as you're kind of like realizing what he's running to,
Well, that's not the name.
you reach the base of the float. The float's still moving. It's not stopping. It's on top of a vehicle. But Victor, you run into the base of the float. You are essentially at her feet. She's standing right above you, as you're like now backing up as the car that's pulling the float is moving towards you. Yes, Jeremy? Something quick.
I just had a question when Victor pointed. Would I connect the dots? Would any of us connect the dots?
I mean, you have all had this pull before. It seems to be a little bit more extreme with him, but it would be a reasonable assumption to say that it's because he hasn't. You guys have gotten this far, you know? Like, his mind is already cracked, and now the person who is supposed to crack it is standing right there. It's a reasonable assumption, but I would say that it's a couple leaps. So it's up to you to figure out how.
Well, what do I smell? Because I can smell this woman smells similar to him.
No, she does not.
Oh. Okay.
Doug,
She
can I
smells-
get a smell check?
She smells
I'm just
nicer
kidding.
than Victor, okay? Victor hasn't taken a shower since 2001, all right?
As much as that is a joke, that is true. She does smell, in your divine sense, she does smell nicer than Victor.
Okay.
Victor kind of smells like she smells, but as though it's far older. Like, whereas she smells like a running river, he kind of smells like a bog.
I'm sorry.
You need to.
There's no small gas canonically.
What are you doing in my swamp?
I say, Victor, you really need to bathe, man. I know it's been 25 years, but you need a shower.
You and me both, brother.
I've showered. The humidity here is not going to be kind to us, so.
As Jeremy says that, you run into the float, Victor. As you are backing up as the car is moving towards you, you are staring at her feet.
I climbed the float.
Okay. You begin climbing the float, and you kind of stumble your way on, and you notice as you're doing, all of you notice as Maggie and Cypher, as you're running closer, you notice that she's not stopping him, kind of looking at him with a raised eyebrow, but she's not stopping him.
Yeah, Victor like climbs up it and like kind of brushes himself off. It's like, excuse me? Trying to get her attention.
She looks at you, and with a raised eyebrow, she takes a deep breath, and that's where we're going to take our 10-minute break. We will be back at 7:50. Everybody go to the bathroom. We will be back shortly. Yeah, we're going to be back in 10 minutes. Welcome back, everybody.
I've
So,
had
yeah.
my hand up for 10 minutes.
Yep, he did not put it down. I can confirm or deny that he did not put it down once. So yeah, welcome back. So we have just been dealing with their introduction to New Orleans. Cypher saw images of her mom, and now her hand is glitching in and out of reality. They are trying
And
desperately.
nobody else has noticed.
Victor noticed.
Victor noticed. He just hasn't said anything yet.
He doesn't want to call you out. He's like, she's doing a thing.
She's got enough.
But and then the rest of them are trying to figure out kind of what to do with Randy's body. And as they were making their way through the crowd, they saw what they believe to be the aforementioned Lakshmi. And Victor felt a pull towards her, an insane pull towards her, and climbed upon the float that she was standing on. Victor, as you slowly rise and you look at her, and the last thing you said was, who are...
No, I said, excuse me.
Oh, you said, excuse me. You
trying to get her attention.
there is this echoing presence about her as she looks down at you with a raised eyebrow. You feel again this kinship, but more so than that, as you're looking upon her, her astral arms, her spectral arms coming out of her back, it's like what's trapped within yours. You feel that everything that she's giving off is what you are holding on to. This woman has to be your mother. Has to be.
Victor is so nervous right now. And
Dare
Victor
you call her
does,
mommy?
and Victor does what he does best. He introduces himself and goes. He looks at his hand. He doesn't do the very confident hand up. He stops. He looks at his hand for a second and goes, "Hi, I'm Victor. And you are?"
She looks at you, kind of understanding there's a presence about you that's not just a random person that climbed in from the crowd. She slowly puts her hand in your hand and she goes, "I am Lakshmi? Who are you?"
And I still feel the strong pull, right?
Yep.
You don't know who I am?
No. I can tell you're not human. But that doesn't give you an excuse to climb onto my float.
Victor takes his hand back and yeah, you're right. I'm a Scion, and I may be confused here, but something is telling me that my connection with you is more than just, fuck, how do I...
This is a really weird way to tell me that you have a crush on me. If that's what you're trying to get off, this is very
Dude, your
strange.
mom is such a cunt.
Damn.
I'm sorry. That's not what I'm trying to do here. Are you my parent? Are you my mom?
Are you my mother?
I've been looking for you.
What's your name?
My name's Victor Reyes.
I'm sorry, kid. That doesn't sound familiar, at all. And I think I would remember giving birth to somebody. But Reyes... That's not a name I know.
But you smell like me. I smell like you.
Cool, we go to the same stores. I don't know what to tell you.
Has Cypher caught up to him by now?
Yeah, it wasn't that far away. So you witnessed the little back and forth that Jeremy had, and then as he was scrambling up, you guys kind of reached to the bottom of it.
Yeah, Jeremy's been standing at the bottom of the float.
I'm gonna climb up. Also, I just want to be there for him. I'm not gonna interrupt the scene or anything any more than I have by talking right now. But she's not gonna say anything
you just
unless
Maggie with you.
If you want to come up, but Cypher needs to support her father, so
Our hands are interlinked, so yeah.
Then I guess you're coming up with me. Cypher's going to just follow, and she's going to stand ever so slightly behind Victor and just keep the same reassuring hand on his shoulder that he taught her, so that he knows that he is not alone in this moment.
You guys kind of all, Jeremy, you definitely feel it as you're actively walking backwards as the parade float is moving towards you. As you guys are scrambling up, you kind of all feel this parade float ain't stopping. And as you guys are scrambling up, she kind of has this kind of slight panicked look of hey, you guys can't all come up here. This is a show. What are you doing? Like I'm sorry that I'm not who you think I am, but like you really can't be here. Not right now.
Can I wave at her with my glitching hand?
You do, and you kind of like see she makes a face at it like, oh, that's gross. And then she's just kind of like, yeah, no, I get that you're not like them. I get it. It's but this is getting kind of like parasocial, you know? Like I'm getting a little uncomfortable.
Para what?
What does that even mean?
Parasocial, it's like when you form a relationship with somebody you don't actually know. Like when you feel like you're friends with a streamer.
What the
What the
hell?
fuck's a streamer?
Oh, that was Doug explaining to you what parasocial was. Sorry.
Oh, I Jordan know what parasocial
Oh,
is.
okay.
I was asking this Jeremy.
This is
M knows
the
what that
bit-
means.
Yeah.
I know what it means. I just
Then she says what Doug just said, and you guys are like, "What's a fuck's a streamer?" And she's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
I'm going to wait, actually, Boca, I don't want to interrupt your scene with your mom, so I'm going to ask you if it is okay if I do something that might cause problems.
Let me ask one more question and then go for it.
All right, yeah, do your thing.
Because like while you guys like she's explaining is like her explaining parasocial and all that stuff. I'm just like, you didn't have a child that was stolen by another god or pantheon? Did that doesn't ring a bell? That never happened to you?
I think I'd remember something like that. You also, you don't really look like me.
Fuck, that's funny. You see Victor's shoulders like drop a little bit. His head's still like looking forward, trying to, but like the anxiety and like, you know, the unassuredness of like maybe actually meeting his parent is gone, and now it's more of just like oh, I've just put myself in a very awkward situation with a god that doesn't know me.
And you hurt my dad's feelings, so now I have to intervene. Oh, sorry, I'll let Jordan go first.
No, I just wanted to do something before you lay down the law.
Oh, I'm not laying down the
Before
law.
Cypher
I-
pops
you're
off.
done.
Let me clarify what I was going to
before
do.
you
I was
do
just
something
gonna change her
chaotic.
memory.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. I just wanted a moment of just like putting 2 to 2 together, and I'm just watching, and I just look at her, I look at Victor, and then for the first time, I think I've actually shown Victor some sort of like affection. But first, before I do that, I say, I don't look like my dad. That doesn't mean anything. And I go over to Victor and I say,
hold on. Does Jeremy look like Hermes? Tell me
I'm
that right
black.
now, Doug.
Hermes is not black.
You would say that there are familiar traits. They have similar colored eyes and a similar bone structure.
He has olive skin.
Yes, but Jeremy is black and Hermes is not.
Hey, I'm just brown, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's got a point. I barely look like my father.
And I am nothing like my dad. Speaking of parents, and I'm gonna reach forward. Huh?
Isn't Loki a redhead?
No. Loki has
Oh.
gross black greasy hair.
But Victor, I don't say anything, but I put my hand on your shoulder and just like
Damn, when'd you get on the float?
I'm imagining you're reaching up and you're putting your hand on his foot. Like, it's okay, buddy.
You got this, buddy.
I thought you said
anyway.
we all climbed up there. Okay.
Oh, they climbed up. Did you want I said you said you were walking backwards in front of the float. Do you want to climb up? I didn't want to make you climb up without it.
Forget everything I said. I don't want to.
Okay.
Forget. I didn't do any of that. You know.
Okay.
Okay. I thought that was cool though. Okay, so yeah, Cypher's just gonna really quickly pull her fuck ass mask over her face, and she's gonna go, hang on, 1 sec. She's gonna pull it on, hold her hand up, and I am going to in the shortest amount of time possible, basically upload the entirety of everything that's happened from the very beginning of our adventures into her brain at once, so that she can see if anything that Victor has done up until now is reminiscent of her in any way, and be like, does any of this mean anything to you? And she she just watched all of the Twitch streams. She's subscribed with Time.
You made her subscribe
As everyone
to,
should.
YouTube,
Everyone should.
I
Yeah.
literally-
Go subscribe.
I
Yeah.
literally see like a download bar just going
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
This is
So you
what
do that-
actual 5G does.
Yeah. So you do that. Cypher, can you roll a d10 for me, please? But yeah, you do that.
Oh,
and
I
you...
forgot that I get consequences.
Consequences. But yeah, she takes like a brief step back, and she's like, "Okay, fuck. That's a lot. Sorry."
Imagine how we feel. 4.
4?
I got a 4.
Oh, okay.
No, I was telling her to duck.
Cypher, you are righteous. You are right. That's how you feel.
I always am.
Mm-hmm. But you are righteous. You are on a glorious, holy path. That's how you feel right now.
I am righteous! I am on a glorious, holy path! I announce. And then I go, I don't know why I said that out loud. And I'm gonna back up behind Victor.
As we all know, Cypher states her feelings. But yeah, she takes like kind of a step back, and she's like, "Okay, you guys have been through a lot. Fuck. That hurt my head."
Anyway, can you help us?
How? How do you want
I
me
don't
to
know,
help
you're
you?
a god, you've got 8 arms.
So, I'm kind of
Surely
doing
you
my
can
own
do
thing right
something.
now. I'm having fun.
You're doing a parade and the world is gonna end. Which do you think's more important? And if you say the parade, I'm gonna bitch slap you.
Look around. All of these people right now are giving me worship. This is something
and they're
that
all going to be dead in a few days.
I mean, that's kind of the point of it. We're gaining the power that we have while we can. This place is doomed. We might as well get what the host has taken from us over the course of the past 1,000 years.
So you're a pussy.
Host?
Yeah, that's what I said. Host.
Sorry, I'm on a righteous quest, guys.
Yeah, that is true.
So-
That is true.
So you're a
I-
pussy.
I put my hand out in front of Cypher.
Over my mouth. Please, God, put it on over my
Yes.
mouth.
Yes.
Thank you.
Cypher, one second. What do you mean by host?
The host, the angels.
Are there any angels here?
No. Fuck. Look, I'm trying to figure out what you just showed me, but like, there's been a lot of silence over the course of the past like 15 years or so. That's why most of us are here. We're taking advantage of it, you know? Like, they backed off and the Norse have been doing their things in other places. Like, you guys really think that it's some sort of coincidence that Norse paganism is super popular in America all of a sudden? Like, it's what we're all doing.
No, as I just showed you, see, I'm kind of mumbling because that thing is the front. But I'm gonna kind of go like this and go. We wouldn't know. As I just showed you, we just jumped forward in time, dickhead.
Okay, you really don't need to call me so many names. Look,
I apologize. I'm sorry for disrupting your festive times, and I apologize that I thought you were the person I was looking for. Thank you for your time in indulging me in this fantasy I had of meeting the person I needed to meet. So, we'll get off your float right now, and we'll leave you alone. Once again, I'm really sorry. You have a fantastic day.
Yeah.
Night. Sorry, night.
Cypher's mumbling something about being on a righteous quest into your hand, so she's not getting off the float unless you make her. I don't know how long this effect lasts.
I hesitate to move.
Yeah.
And I just look at her and I'm like, you know, it takes a special kind of person to forget their own.
I didn't forget anything. You guys climbed on my float in the middle of a Mardi Gras parade, started hurling insults at me, claimed I was your mother, when I think I would remember having somebody by the name of Reyes. Like, it's you guys are hurling accusations at me, and pretty soon, all those people are gonna think it's okay to just climb up here. I didn't do anything wrong. You guys are harassing me.
She's not even wrong.
I just lean towards her and I just go, I couldn't give less of a fuck about you.
Then get the fuck off my float.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry once again. I'm sorry. I pick up Cypher. Maggie, we should just go.
Wait, I'm not the problem here.
Well, you said
Maggie
you're
was
being. No. I'm saying you're being righteous to the point where you said.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, pick me up. It's okay.
So I'm like, oh, I'm like sorry.
Just,
like,
it just made me laugh.
I look at Maggie's like, Maggie, can we just go? Can we just go, Maggie?
I just hop off the float and just.
All we do is make enemies.
As you guys briefly glance over your shoulder, you watch all 8 arms flip you off back.
I'm just gonna wave with my glitchy hand.
It glitches into like multiple middle fingers.
No, she's not flipping her off.
So yeah, you guys kind of stumble your way off the main street and out of the way of the floats and kind of merge your way back into the crowd of people and watch as Lakshmi's float just kind of moves past you.
So did you find what you were looking for?
Obviously not.
It seemed I wasn't there. I don't know.
Oh, you heard it though.
I don't know if I would heard it over that crowd. I was just staring up.
Okay. Cypher apologizes.
You're no longer righteous.
I'm no longer righteous. I stopped struggling.
I put Cypher down. No, I guess I was wrong. Whatever, something must have taken over me, or I thought it was her.
You might have pissed her
Maybe
off.
Someone like her. And for the record, I didn't hurl insults at that cunt. I could have, but somebody beat me to the punch.
You're hurling insults now, though, Maggie.
I felt
Get
a
not
sudden...
to her fucking face.
You kind of. I think you guys clearly pissed her
Southern
off, right?
hospitality.
Because she flipped you off.
I had a sudden feeling of righteousness that just took over my body. Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, I'll just.
We know we were there.
Do you think they still have Dr. Pepper in 2026? I'll just go check the nearest McDonald's.
The next float is just a Dr.
Which is funny. No, because on St. Charles Street, because I've been to St. Charles. Not during Mardi Gras. There is a McDonald's on St. Charles.
Oh, fucking
and
sick.
a seafood place on St. Charles within the same block of each other.
There are also.
So I'm gonna walk myself over to the McDonald's. And get
there are
Dr.
also
Pepper.
a bunch of bars in the immediate vicinity. You know, they would probably have a Dr. Pepper in there if Dr. Pepper still exists. I don't know if Dr. Pepper exists in 2026.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
The Dr. Pepper float goes by, followed by Diet Dr. Pepper,
Yep.
and then Dr. Pibb.
We're not sponsored. Just saying, we're not going to McDonald's.
But we should be sponsored. McDonald's, do give us a hit up.
Not
Dr.
by
Pepper,
McDonald's.
You know what to do.
Pepper sponsor us.
Okay, so yeah, so Cypher begins waddling away, towards,
Not the waddle.
towards one of the establishments on this block to get a drink. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm just apologizing. Victor is just like, sorry, I derailed us. That's not me. I'm sorry about that, guys. Let's go back to finding Loki and Hermes and getting Randy what he needs.
Well,
You're gonna look my arm.
I loop arms with Victor and I'm like, it's okay. Sometimes meeting your parents isn't always what it cracked up to be.
So you guys following Cypher?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll follow Cypher.
So you guys start following Cypher. Cypher, there's a bar.
Because clearly that's enough to buy chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it was 15 years ago.
Oh, definitely. You could probably get a Dr. Pepper for like 50 cents.
Dr. Pepper.
But yeah,
I got 69 cents. You know what that means? I don't have enough for chicken nuggets.
so yeah, you guys, you walk into you walk into the closest bar. As you guys are kind of walking in, Victor, kind of like you're moving a little slower, arm in arm with Maggie, moving through the crowd. You feel a shoulder check. You feel someone's shoulder into your shoulder as you're moving through the crowd, and for the briefest of moments, all you hear is, "Whoopsie! Somebody thought they got a happy ending."
What?
Gun him down now.
He turns and look at him like, what? And
A crowd of people.
Dude, I'll bet your parents suck.
Yeah, it's Doug. Doug's my daddy.
You guys make your.
Maybe we don't call Doug your dad on live stream. You can't unsay that.
He'd do it anyway. He would do it anyway.
He's been calling me dad for 10 years.
Make him do the roar. I'll love you, daddy.
Love you, daddy.
Love you, daddy.
So yeah, you go into the bar. Victor, you just had that kind of weird interaction with somebody that just walked past you.
Yeah, I'm basically getting like tugged around by like Maggie. She's like, my body is moving, but I don't really have a direction. So I'm Maggie's leading me right now for like the next like a little bit while I get my thoughts together and just like, what a dick. Who would say that to someone?
Yeah, you guys walk into the bar, and as you do, Jeremy, you following behind the rest of the group, kind of like pushing people out of the way and kind of making your stance known, you glimpse that figure again moving through the crowd.
I do the same thing. Weird double take, but I kind of stare a little longer. Are they disappearing or
moving through the crowd? You can make them out.
Well, I start walking towards them.
Okay. So behind you guys, barely even noticeable because you guys are all in front moving into the bar, Jeremy breaks away and moves further into the crowd. As you guys walk into the bar, you spot a very familiar green shirt at the bar.
Daddy!
Hunched over, drinking, barely, head leaned against hand, barely conscious.
I walk over and I slap the fuck out of him.
You watch as his hand kind of like slips out and he's like, fuck. Oh, what? Sorry.
Morning.
Huh?
Wake up.
I asked the bartender for an ice cold glass of water.
The bartender kind of looks at you guys and goes, you can't do that shit in here. You know, like, I get that there's the party outside. Don't start swinging on my people, okay? Just let the guy drink.
No.
Do you guys need something? I can help you guys get drinks.
He's,
know
I'm gonna
he's
slap him
family.
again.
I'm gonna need you to.
Pointedly.
I'm gonna need you guys to get out. If you're gonna keep hitting my patrons, I'm gonna need you guys to leave.
And now I'm going. Oh, I'm a dick for this. Actually, I'd be a really big dick for this. Anyway, I'm going to change his memory. I
So-
can do that.
Is this a knack or a legend point you're using?
I'm just gonna keep using my mask.
So
Is
as you reach up towards your mask to do it again, you feel the presence of somebody kind of like lean up against you as they put down an empty beer bottle and goes, can I order just a round for everybody? Just beers. It's okay. You hear a woman's voice coming from beside you, Cypher.
Mom? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, who's next to me?
As you glance over your shoulder to see who's next to you, you kind of see a young woman. She's wearing a beanie. She has a pierced nose and pierced ears, and kind of dark, kind of punk aesthetic. From all shapes and forms, she seems to be roughly like a little older than you, maybe early 20s. And she just kind of like looks at you and just goes, "It's not worth it."
Is she hot?
Yeah, she's pretty.
Is she my sibling? Before I talk about wanting to make out with her sloppy style.
I can't tell you
Does
that.
she smell like Cypher?
She does.
Smell like
Yeah, what does she smell like?
She smells almost identical to Cypher.
Identical.
Oh no. I have a feeling I know
Identical.
who it is.
Does she look like a horse?
No, she does not look like a horse.
No. Punk is
I'm gonna
smelling-
say, why do you look like me?
The bartender comes and puts like beers down in front of all of you, moving down the line, and she grabs 2 beers and leans a beer towards you with 2 fingers and goes, "Take the beer. Let's have a moment. Let's talk and drink. I'll forgive you for trying to fuck my boyfriend."
Why would I want to fuck your boyfriend?
I mean, it's been a while. Vegas, 2001.
Victor.
Are you talking
Victor
about monkey?
Yeah.
Dude,
What
Hey
is
guys,
that?
am I allowed to be a
What is
problem? Or
that?
do I have to act like an adult?
I'm not here, so
Everybody else in the room.
my first reaction, my brain was like, God, you look like hell.
that's what I thought. Yeah.
I'm going to cheers her, actually. Fuck it. I'm gonna go. Listen, he was trying to fuck me. 'Cause I was just going with the flow.
Look, we broke up a long time ago, so I wouldn't fucking doubt it. She cheerses you back. You guys want to have a sit? We can talk for a second.
Yeah, that'd be good. I think we need someone to catch us up.
I'll do my best.
Water.
I'm just following him around, but I'll do my best.
Did Maggie ever get her water?
Yeah.
Yeah, Maggie gets a water.
I'm gonna just lean, like, just do this on the bar in front of Hermes, and I'm gonna be like,
Hermes is not there.
ice, huh?
Hermes is not there.
Oh no.
It's just Loki.
I'm gonna do it to Loki instead, and I'm just gonna take a small handful of ice cubes and put it down the back of his shirt.
You watch me go, ah! Fuck.
You awake now?
Just leave me alone. Just fucking leave me
No.
alone.
I want to give him a proper send-off, and I need you to help me walk through it.
He kind of like looks over and sees what you're holding, and then he's just kind of like, fuck.
Dear boy.
Just leave
Did
me
you
alone.
say that? Did he say that? Did Victor say that's your boy?
That's my boy. Oh no, my boy.
Mother ho.
You see as his face kind of like shifts, and he just kind of like silently like leans back and just grabs the whiskey that's in front of him and just kind of like sits there in silence.
I'm gonna take his whiskey and down it.
You take it from him and he doesn't fight back. What's sitting in front of you is the shallow hollow of a man.
Oh, poor you. You must have gone through so much. I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder twice. Really is just so hard facing the consequences of your own actions. Trust me, I would know. I'm doing it too. Alright, lock in. Go help bury your son. Get up. I'm gonna start pushing him to a stand.
You watch as the woman that you guys just started interacting with takes a step forward and goes, "Look, I'm totally down to just have a normal conversation, but can you please stop pushing him around? I get that things have been hard for you guys, but he's been dealing with this for thousands of years. I get it, but that was my brother too."
I'm sorry, what was your name? Hi, I'm Victor.
You know who I am.
Does she smell like death to me?
Yeah, a little bit.
You're hell.
Yeah. I'm your sister.
Then could
Wait, are
you
you talking to
help
me or
us?
to Maggie?
You. She points at Cypher
Me?
and goes, he points at Cypher and goes, "I'm your sister." And as much
No,
as, again,
actually, you don't get it, because yeah, he's been dealing with this for thousands of years, but he's been alive for like billions. So that's like a walk in the park. For me, this has all been a fucking month. This has been 1 month of my life, and every day has been a nightmare. And all of those nightmares started with this asshole. So God forbid, I'm a little angry.
as you should be. I'm not trying to take you away from that. It's just bullying a drunk right now is not going to get you anywhere. This problem that he started, as you just stated, was for vengeance. Do you really think following the same exact path that he followed is going to make things better? Let's just sit and talk for 5 minutes. Shoot the shit.
Yeah, and whatever. I'm gonna look at Maggie, and I'm gonna go, "You're gonna have to hold on to him for a little bit longer, because clearly the guy's not sober enough to be helpful or useful in any manner at the moment."
I don't need him anymore. I turn at Hell. But you and I aren't so different.
Nope.
Could you help me?
Sure. You want to put him to rest? Yeah. I'll help.
Let's do this. And Victor slams his beer.
I know I didn't have him as long as you did, but he still felt like my little brother too.
Yeah. Thing is that you had him a lot longer than I did. This whole entire path, it's all fucked. We're all fucked. None of us are heroes or villains of this story. Not even that idiot. She points at Loki. We're all victims.
I believe that. Shit, I'd drink to that.
Then let's drink to it.
Victor pushes the other beer towards Maggie, and then still asks for the other water as well. Can I still get that water for her?
The bartender walks over and he hands you a water and he goes, "You haven't slept a lot lately, have you?"
To me?
Yep. As he's handing you the water.
No, yeah, it's been a long day.
Hard to open doors when you haven't slept, huh? Then he kind of shakes his head and he goes, "Yeah, water." He walks back.
What does this man smell like?
Yeah, what?
This man smells normal. This is just a guy.
Did all of us say this happen?
He said it kind of quietly as he was handing a drink to Victor.
Okay.
In a loud bar, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Just a smoke arrow. Sorry.
Then I grab the beer and the other water and I pass it over to Maggie too.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, dude. Like, I was like, huh, I'm kind of tired.
You all move towards one of the side tables where Hell has propped herself up. Jeremy, you move through the crowd like a fish going upstream. And eventually, you reach the figure that you're looking for. As though he was standing there, the waves of people crashing around him, parting to let him stand exactly where he's standing. Pretty soon, you're in the break in the wave as well. The crowd moves around the both of you as you stare at him, and he stares back. A familiar face. You remember this face as a man in the Stratosphere bar so long ago, but oh so recent.
How far away from him am I?
A few feet.
I'll take out the coin and I'll just kind of like show it to him, like.
As you reach into your pocket to grab the coin, you'll notice it's not there.
It wasn't me this time.
He smiles at you and he goes, "It disappeared, didn't it? Almost as if it vanished right when a normal spear became my spear. Interesting how that works. I never really understood how Draupnir is supposed to function, but I knew I was supposed to give it to you. And it worked out. It worked out perfectly, didn't it? Right when you wanted something that could kill a god, you held it. I'm glad that I could help. It's what I like doing."
Who are you?
Sorry.
I think the last time that we spoke, Harold is what I said my name was. I've gone by a couple names over the years. Harold, Harbord, the Weaver, the Walker between ways, the One Eye, the All-Father. I am Odin. As he says that, you feel the resonance behind the words that he's saying, almost as if, as his words are coming out of his mouth, the world around you ripples and cracks for the briefest of moments. But then you're still just on the street, parted by people. But you can call me Harold.
Yeah.
I like Harold.
I'm not gonna call you Harold.
I like
Why
Steve.
not?
Steve's a pretty name.
I find it almost, it's like, I could go by, my first thought was Carl, but all the kings of Sweden call themselves Carl, so it seemed too on the nose. Have you?
Why?
Why? I believe it meant king to them.
No,
the current
no.
king wears really silly
the spear,
hats. Have
the
you
spear,
looked at him?
The spear, the coin, the spear.
Oh.
Hello.
Well, I mean, it's what you needed. I offered to help. I gave you a thing that could help. I gave you a thing that guided you through the ways of the maze of the Minotaur. I guided you to your found daughter, Astrid. I gave you a map in New York that danced you around various different ways and you could figure your way out of things. I gave you a direction, a purpose, assistance when no one else would assist you. And then...
Why?
Why? Because this is what I do. I fight the waves of Ragnarok. I have, over the course of countless cycles, danced through my mind to figure out how to stop all of this from ending. I've tried again and again and again, and I always fail. The only people that ever walk through it are the Loa, and they don't like helping us very much. So, it's just me, the only one who gives a shit.
Okay. But why only show up to me? You have a granddaughter or uncle, or your uncle. I don't know what it is. Niece that's somewhere around here.
It does
She
get
should be-
confusing, doesn't it? She is my niece. More or less.
I'm pretty sure that she would like to talk to you. I'm of the Greek pantheon.
Yes.
So I don't.
Yeah, and you've seen how helpful they are, aren't they? Not a big fan of your close relatives, your cousins.
My cousins.
Yeah, you've interacted with a few of them, your uncles and aunts, your distant relatives. Did you have a sit down turkey dinner with Zeus, or did you just hate him from the get go?
I mean, I didn't hate him. I kind of helped him, to be very honest.
But you keep
But-
helping people that you hate.
Well, like I said, I don't hate Zeus. I don't know him. That's the difference.
No, but you hated Hermes. You also you hated Thor and you hated Hephaestus. But you helped all of them. Why is that, Jeremy Porter?
Don't use my government name.
Not the goody.
Why? It's such a nice name, Jeremy Porter. Jeremy Porter.
What do you want?
Jesus.
I'm here to
Throws
help.
rage baiting for real.
I'm here to help. Even at the cost of my own son. Well, not flesh and blood son, but someone that I have taken in within my own as a son. I am completely ready and willing to give you the artifact to kill him, if that's what it takes. Because I know that at the end, you're there. You and your little crew are there. And while I find Cypher hilarious, and Victor noble and strong, and Maggie so reminiscent of so many of my children, but you stand out to me. I'm a fan of warriors, Valhalla and all that. And that's what you are. A warrior, a fighter, somebody strong. That I think you and I could have a conversation. I'm much more of a businessman myself, but both of us like spears, no? So we're already on common ground.
Jeremy just studies him for a little bit. He's definitely getting under Jeremy's skin. Jeremy is not enjoying his antics. He says, "Find your ravens."
I have
think that's what you-
misplaced
that's
them.
That's what you told us, right?
I didn't tell you that. But I'm sure that you saw something that looked like me tell you that. I heard about Uriel. Victoria. That's a mess. Sad. I'd be very angry if I were you, if it turned out that somebody that I trusted for so long just decided that, oh, by the way, I'm betraying you the whole entire time. Can we go back to the silly hats that the King of Sweden wears, though? Have you seen that?
I've heard of them.
They're
I
very
don't-
silly.
Yeah, like this conversation's starting to get.
Sorry. I am prone to flights of fancy, as we would say. But if we want to get to the point, cut to the quick. I know that in every single time I have run through this end, I've seen you all there. Right at the gates, as they slowly creak open. I've seen you there every single time. Now you were all different, slightly changed. One time Cypher had a tiger. Victor is always the same, but the rest of you change periodically. But you are all there. And I don't know what that means. And I know everything. And you don't seem like someone who's going to pull my dick.
No.
So then, let's figure it out.
Okay. Follow me then.
No. I do not feel like interacting with the rest of your friends. Not yet. Not yet. What I would say, though, is that the spear that you're holding, that is Gungnir. It's a good spear. I think that your sire, your daughter, should have it. I think it suits her. Don't you think?
Yeah.
We'll meet again. Find my ravens. It's a good one.
How can I
misplaced them. How can you contact me?
Yeah.
There's something fun about both Dropnir and Gungnir and most of the artifacts that were so poeticized about me over the course of thousands of years. You just have to want us there. And we'll be there. Just like you wanted to find me right now as you were moving through this street. You've been thinking about it. Don't worry. I've been thinking about you too. Now I believe that your friends are about to
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
And I just walk away.
You watch as the crowd that was kind of parting ways around you guys kind of merges back, and he just disappears into the crowd as you make your way back to the bar.
Yeah, I walk back into the bar and I see all them.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're all sitting in the process of sitting down at a table with a young punk rock looking woman. There is a familiarity to this woman. You feel like you've seen her before. But she's dressed incredibly different from the last time you've seen her. And she looks kind of, there's something about her, but
I just come and I probably just lean on the wall wherever Astrid is and like join the group like I never left.
Yep. You joined, and that's exactly what Astrid's doing, is also leaning on a wall, kind of awkward to like participate. So you and her just kind of both lean on your spears up against a wall. The rest of you sit down with Hel as she looks amongst you. So you all have a favorite color, or how do we start this?
Forest green.
That's a good one.
And like certain shades of brown, because you could just like mix those together.
Yeah, I can see that. Wouldn't forest green and brown just create like a black though?
Well, that's what you like pair it up. You wear the brown on the outside, the green on the inside, make it look like a forest.
Oh, you guys are going full fashion. Okay.
All right, I'm bored, and Cypher's gonna get up and go to leave.
Hel kind of looks at you and goes, "You gave up really quick."
Yep.
You quit easily?
She slowly turns around.
Oh, that sounds like Cypher's sister, all right.
Are you looking for a fight?
I'm looking for a conversation, and you leaving kind of ruins that whole motif, doesn't it?
Oh my god, you're talking about favorite colors. Do you have anything of fucking value to say, or are you just wasting time? The world is ending.
Yeah, the world's ending. What are you gonna do about it?
Bitch! Be useful! The fuck? We have been doing everything about it! And everything that we're doing is not working! Be useful! Give us something! The fuck you mean, what am I gonna do about it? What have you done about it? I am so tired of these fucking assholes running around acting like we're not doing all the fucking heavy lifting around here. This guy's puppeting us, I'm pointing at Loki, on a fucking string for the first half of it. Then there's other assholes puppeting us around for the second half of it. Are you gonna be the third half? Are you gonna be our next big bad? Are you gonna be our next problem, or are you gonna be fucking helpful? Say something useful. I don't care about colors, and I don't care about how he's so sad, and boo-hoo him. His whole life's been miserable. I don't care. The rest of our lives have been fucking miserable too. Oh my god, be useful. Be useful. Say one thing that's useful right now.
Do you know why he killed Gabriel?
Why?
Because he heard that Gabriel killed your mother.
No. He killed Gabriel because he planned to kill Gabriel the entire fucking time. And if he really cared that much about my mother, about me, then he wouldn't have left us alone, or me alone, for like 30 years technically. It's been 30 years.
I know that
Where was he? No, shut the fuck up, actually. You know what? I was giving you a moment to speak. Shut the fuck up. I begged him to come save Amanda. And to come save... Oh, God, guys, what's her fucking name?
Haley.
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 I begged him to come save Amanda and to come save Haley. And he walked away. He had every opportunity to walk closer. He chose to walk away. And you know what? There wasn't even a hint of sorrow on his face. He knew what he came here to do, and he didn't mind that he used me to do it. And he had all the time in the universe to come fucking make things right with the rest of us. Oh my god, I don't care. He killed Gabriel because Gabriel killed my mom. He killed my mom. Everyone at this fucking point, apparently that fucking cunt Victoria killed my mom. Or Uriel killed my mom. Everyone and their fucking mother killed my mom.
Victor has
crazy.
a slow hand on her back while she's just fucking going into her. Not stopping her, just to comfort that I'm behind her.
Jeremy just came in at the right time. He is... I want to say he's happy, but
This is the happiest I've ever seen Jeremy.
Oh my god, Jeremy
is actually...
I can see all of Jeremy's teeth.
Jeremy is smiling because he agrees with everything that Cypher is saying right now. He's not verbally saying it, but he's kind of like leaning on the spear.
Did you know that I was 19 years old in 2001?
I did.
Do you know what year it is?
2026.
Guess how old I am.
19.
And guess how many people I now feel responsible for killing because of him and all of these other assholes. Say something useful. I'm over the mom shit at this point. There's nothing any of you can do about my mom at this point to hurt me any more than all of you already have. Mystery solved! Somebody killed my mom! Who cares? The rest of the world is going to end, and it feels like the only people who care are the people sitting here, not including you and him. Sorry, my mic cut out. Everyone is dying! Don't ask. Oh my god, it's cutting out again. Sorry. Don't ask about people's favorite colors when fucking everyone is dying. They're dead. Do you know how many people are fucking dead?
A lot.
You can sit with that.
No.
Maybe you have the ability to sit with that, but I don't. So shut the fuck up or talk about something useful. And don't act, oh, I want to have a conversation. God, you're infuriating. I'm done.
I mean, that was all necessary to get out. I don't know what...
If you start using therapy speak on me right now, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. So your option right now is to don't even acknowledge anything I just said unless it is actively moving towards a solution.
Okay.
What's next?
You're the only people that care. Go care. Leave my father and me alone. Fuck off.
Hey. Sounds like a plan. Let's go, guys!
Cypher, we still need her for one thing. Randy was really important to Maggie. We care, like you just said. We need to take care of this first.
Fine. I understand. She sat us down to talk, and she's talking about favorite colors. I don't get it.
I was gonna say more, but then you yelled at me. So, if you don't want to listen to me speak.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Yeah, my favorite color's purple. Please, go on. Sorry, excuse me.
I would have thought it would have been red.
I thought it was red too.
It is
Can
red, but I also like purple. Just, what the fuck? Why does this matter?
Can I go to the bar and get like 3 drinks?
Yeah, you go over and the bartender hands you the drinks and goes, "It's on her tab. Don't worry about it."
And I just come over and I put them all in front of Cypher and I say, "Drink this."
It's
And
a
I go
one.
And then I go back to the wall and be quiet.
They're all lemon drops from season 1. Or whatever they were when you got.
Vodka lemonades, but no.
Yeah,
It's
there you
all
go,
fucking
there you
vodka
go.
shots. Cypher downs them back to back and instantly is soothed.
It doesn't help at all, but I need you to know why I'm frustrated by the things that you say. Is that, do you know how old I was a couple thousand years ago when my mother was killed right in front of me and my siblings by who I thought was my uncle? Before I was trapped by titans and forced to parade dead people around for eons before I could see the sun again, before he let me see the sun again? Do you know how old I was? How old I still, I guess, am? 13.
Damn, I guess it's 14.
So it hurts when you throw accusations at me of these things.
My accusation isn't at you, for clarification, and then I'll let you continue. Sorry. My accusation isn't at you of everything that's gone on. It's at him. My frustration with you is that please assist me in knowing what to do next, because I don't have any of the information or the knowledge that you do. And I understand that you've probably been through a lot, and I'll let you talk. And the vodka's getting to my head. But I can't keep having gods play with my what little time I've got. I don't know when the next time skip's going to be. I don't know what time I get. I don't know how much time we've got left. But it feels like everyone's playing with my time. My lack thereof.
So why I tried to have this as just a conversation is that I can't tell you what's coming next, because I don't know. Odin has seen so many different avenues of what comes next, and all of them end with all of us dead. What I do know is that there's a hurricane that's definitely not Mother Earth coming this way. What I do know is that every single deity on the face of the planet has been trapped within the confines of the United States for the past 250 years. What I do know is that this place, New Orleans, is for some reason already dead to all of us. You want me to tell you what to do next, and I will tell you what I think that you should do next. And you're not gonna like it. You have until the water hits this city again to figure out who the fuck you are. Because whatever
What?
comes next, whatever falls across those water breaks, whatever breaks open beneath the waves, is the end. And right now, I see a group of people exactly where I was when I was first thrown into the chasms of darkness and told that I had to guide lost souls. It took me thousands of years to figure out who the fuck I am. And none of you know. Cypher, as much as I want to sit here and tell you that it's okay because you are my sister, I want to make things okay. I want to tell you what to do next. I want to take this away from you. But I can't. But I can tell you that you're not a 19-year-old thief anymore. You're a god. Victor, I heard what you were saying when you came in, and fuck, man, I don't know who your mom is either. But you know who your current family is.
Yeah, I do.
So figure out what the fuck you are. Jeremy, from what I've heard and what I've been told, you're on this warpath against so many different things that you don't even know what you're fighting anymore. Figure out what you're fighting, because it's not all of us. Are you going to kill all of us? Once you're done killing the gods, are you going to turn on your friends here? Because they'll be gods. And Maggie, I'm sorry. I'll help you put my brother to rest, but after this, you're going to have to figure out how to do it yourself. Death walks with us. Buy it a drink. I can't tell you what to do next. But I can tell you that right now, you have a playground. Figure shit out. And I know that it doesn't help. But yes, he was set on killing Gabriel. But he wasn't there to stop the end of the world. He had just found out that Gabriel, and now we know Uriel, had hid you from him for 19 years. Had convinced him that your mother had died of natural causes, and he mourned her for 19 years until all of a sudden he saw you again. And then once you disappeared out for months on end, he came back pretending to be Thor because he knew that you would hate him, but he followed you around to make sure you were safe. He wasn't there to help. He didn't want to help Zeus. He didn't want to fight Titans. He was there to stop you from getting hurt. And he's drinking right now himself into a stupor because he thinks he lost 2 of his children. Hate him all you want. I hate him too. But it doesn't give you an excuse to be a dick. Is that helpful?
He's had, like, God knows how much time to come and talk to me.
He did.
No, he didn't. And that's okay. I get your point. We can do that. That's something we can focus on. But no, he didn't.
Would you have even listened to him?
Yeah. I stopped Jeremy from fucking killing him. Because I wanted him to talk to me.
Only for you to slap him around.
It is an improvement.
Really be honest with yourself, Cypher.
There is a reason I didn't let Jeremy kill him. And it was because I wanted to have some fucking alone time with my dad. And I'm being so fucking honest. I'm being insanely honest right now. You don't know, clearly, anything about how I operate. If you didn't realize that from the get-go. Because that's why Jeremy was frustrated with me. Because I didn't let him kill him. Because he knew I wanted to talk to him. But yeah, no, you're right. Clearly, I'm just an idiot, right? Obviously, I didn't think about talking to him. That makes the most sense.
Don't twist my words.
I think
I'm not
we
twisting
are-
jack or shit. And then she's gonna look at hell, Jesus, I almost called her Astrid. She's gonna go, and I'll talk to you later to apologize for being a dick. I'm sorry, I was frustrated. And then she's going to turn, she's gonna go, I'm gonna go think about all this by myself. And she's turning around and she's walking out.
Well, that was something. I feel like, and I look to Jeremy. I mean, I'm Jeremy.
You look in a mirror.
I look
Your inner
I look-
self.
I look to Maggie, and I look to Victor, and I look to Astrid, and I say, as much as I hate to admit it, she's kind of right. Who are we? We got thrown into a world that none of us know anything about, and we still don't know anything about. And we've been given a big responsibility. We've gone through a lot of pain. And I think right now we just have a lot of misguided emotions and misguided motives. So I think we all just need to just figure that out and actually talk. But yeah, let's get drunk first.
For the record, Hell, the only reason I asked for your help is so I could do right by him by your standards. It's called respect.
I'm aware.
It's
My-
not that I'm some sniveling toddler who needs help.
It's not what I said. What I said was that you need to learn how to do it on your own. My standards aren't what would put him to rest. Yours are. Whatever those may be.
Is
So
hell? Sorry,
setting
sorry.
a boat on fire. Maggie I just grab a beer and just chug it and then just look at her and go, so I could give him a sweet Viking funeral is what you're telling me.
I think you could.
With some Maggie flair.
Victor, do you have what were you gonna say?
Oh no, sorry. This is an added question, but I was trying to figure out if we know what level hell is.
You do
If
not.
She's like God, or like
You would assume from how she's talking and what you knew Randy to be that she was like you once. Her and Randy were Scions. What level they have achieved, you do not know. There's ways to figure that out, but you can't tell just by looking at them.
Okay, no, yeah, that's what I was just trying to figure out if like we knew what level of like godhood certain characters were. Okay.
So as
Just realized I sent her off into the unknown completely drunk.
so
I'm pretty sure Astrid would have followed you. She would not leave her mother behind.
Astrid follows. It's just like a normal night out with you, Em.
She's not smearing beans inside someone's car.
Yeah.
No beans.
No
Get this woman
beans.
beans.
Em, I love you. I'm sorry.
So, as Jeremy starts drinking, taking shots, as Victor kind of like stares at Hell, trying to like gather who she is, as Maggie kind of thinks about ways that she could send Randy off, and Cypher with Astrid in tow kind of step outside from the bar for a moment. The world continues. New Orleans continues. This city cannot be stopped, cannot be kept down. No matter what happens to New Orleans, its music will still play. The crowds move as a great sea of their own. The parade floats dance colors and lights and music, and beyond the giant wall that holds back the ocean, something stirs. The hurricane moves. The water begins to spin and spiral. And up amongst the clouds and the rain and the dew fly 2 black ravens. And that is where and that is where we are ending tonight. This is a good one.
Shit, wait. Hold on, wait. I forgot to ask Hel. What's her favorite color?
You'll have to tune in next time. So we will be back in 2 weeks. We're gonna do a quick wrap up because we went long and I have to go get ready for work. But so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna pick a random number. 4, 7, 8, 9, 8. Boca.
What's up? Thanks for all sticking around in our shenanigans.
Oh my god.
Picking on all of us. Love y'all. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Boca _bear at most of social media. I need to double check what I'm still on. Play Victor Reyes. Love all you guys. I don't have a mom.
And now I'm gonna go with 4. Who's 4? It's Maggie.
Oh, hi, I'm Camille, Vampire _Camille here on Twitch and TikTok, and then Vampire Camille TTV at Instagram. And Doug, it's on site. It's
As
on
always.
site.
It's what I expect
gonna
at this point.
Beat the brakes off of you.
Somebody pick a number. 7 or 9. 7 or 9.
7.
9.
7. Okay, that was 2 9s. It's Jordan.
Hey everybody, I'm Jordan Irby, play Jeremy Porter. It's been fun. Find me at Jordan _Irby. See you next time.
And that leaves the one and only M.
Oh, I'm cutting out. I'm M. You can find me at Ray on everything. I play Cypher, who is clearly troubled. Have a good night and thank you for coming by.
And I am Douglas. I am Tales of Pantheons on all platforms: YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram. TikTok's been really lame lately, so I'm kind of steering away from that. We've been getting like 2 views, and it's been like mostly ads every time I scroll through that website. But go check us out on YouTube. I'm gonna have this uploaded probably around Tuesday next week, because a couple of us are going out of town, so I want to make sure that it's all set up and ready for you guys to watch. But yeah, go check out the YouTube. All the VODs are over there. It's a great place, and you can get to see our secret stream that me and Boca did last week. You want to be in on the secret, don't you?
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel. But
Through
yeah.
the mountain.
So yeah, I just want to say thank you all for being here. This was different than things that I normally write, and it will continue to be different than things that I normally write, but hopefully it continues to be just as dramatic and just as fun. And on that note, goodbye. We love you, but not in a parasocial way. Goodbye.
What's that?